The P38, and a quick update on everything before I get too far ahead. Because this is my primary update when I build everyone's models. But the P38, I did last I left off. I did get the anti-glare all masked off, and I took basically to my flat black and airbrush that on. Got the tape removed. There's the anti-glare. Now I'm basically ready to start doing decals. I did get one decal on, which just one of the stars, letting the solution do its work. I'll do a couple more, and then next day I'll do a couple more, and then before you know it, I have it all done. All I gotta do is get the decals on, put a sealer on it, and then be able to take the canopy mask off, and I gotta paint the propellers on, and the P38 will be done. So probably, hopefully in a few more days, we can get that accomplished. The Tsar tank, basically just plugging away at filling and sanding. My only part I don't care for is the little bracket. It's broke, and that was trying to fix it. It was like a jigsaw puzzle putting it back together, but I got some more tulip on. Once I get some paint on, I want to get some, and it's somewhere, there it is. I want to add some Tamiya primer, and I'm going to brush it on. I'm going to just try to make it thicker, and so it looks more believable. And basically all I got to do is, I'm going to take some styrene strip and put on the bracket here, just add a little more detail. And I cut some styrene for the bottom, and I just basically filled it. I gotta sand that down. I'll add another one to the other side just to make it even. And I gotta be honest here, really the weakest part of the model is maybe the brackets, but it's going to be the turrets. So if they do fall off when shipping, I mean, it is a possibility. It'll be an easy clean break. All you have to do is take a little bit of drop of super glue, put them on, and that's the easiest way I know how to fix it. But I wanted to put that out there because some things do break when you do ship models. That's why you try to leave most of everything off when you ship, but sometimes you just have to leave it on, and it's just going to be expected. But anyway, hopefully I'll add some more styrene to it, and then I got to finish a little bit sanding, and then I'm going to shoot it all with primer and see where I missed, and then I'm going to start painting it. And we're going to paint it the basically that color, and on the tail section we're going to add a little red star. So I'm looking forward to that, and that should be should look cool when it's got some paint on it. The petty car, I basically started with the interior. I got the kit dash inside the die cast body here. Shot everything with primer. I still got to add the steering wheel, and then basically I got to paint it petty blue, and then I got to paint all the little details in. One thing about his seat, it's a checkered seat. It's black and white, and if you can see the seat, it's already basically got the checkered on there, so that's going to be pretty easy just going in there with a brush and painting everything. I tried to get the seat out so it'd be easier to paint, but I'm afraid I'm going to tear it up if I do it. So we're just going to have to do it the old way and stick a brush in there and just paint the checkers. But anyway, I just got to do some, after I get the petty blue on, and paint all the detail, and then we can start working on the body. I was going to use the die cast engine to put in here, but it's not going to fit. I'm going to have to go and use the kit one, so I got to put that together. I was planning on and just tinkering around with using the die cast body, but it's too wide. If it was about a, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch smaller on each side, it probably would fit. I'd go ahead and use the die cast body, just I mean the underside, just to just do a little cheating, but it just don't fit. So we'll have to use the kit part on that, but of course we get the wheels off and all that. But anyway, tinkering around with that. It's the only thing bad about kit bashing. It takes just a little more time because you gotta plan and test fit and all that. So I wanted to throw that out there as plus I wanted to show everyone some of the steps before I go any further. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. We are tinkering with the petty car, trying to get it to fit. We're going to start decal duty on the P38, and then hopefully we'll get the Tsar tank and some primer. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.